if you are over 60, there is a quiet change that may already be touching your eyes. Not with pain, not with any warning, but with the slow, gentle dimming of the world you love to see. Maybe colors have lost some of their sparkle. Maybe lights seem harsher at night with halos around street lamps. Reading might feel more tiring than it used to. And the faces of your loved ones are not quite as sharp as they once were. For many older adults, this change brings fear. The fear of losing your independence. The fear of complicated procedures. The fear that nothing can be done. But here is the reassuring truth. Your eyes are not helpless, and aging does not have to mean surrendering your vision. This quiet thief we call cataracts doesn't appear overnight. It develops slowly, quietly, over many years, often beginning long before most people even notice anything is wrong. And that slow process means something very important. It means there is time. Time to support your eyes. Time to nourish them. Time to protect the precious sight you still have. Most seniors are told only one story about their vision. Wait until things get really bad, then rely on a procedure. Very few are ever told about the simple, everyday habits that can help your eyes stay brighter for longer. Now, this is not about miracle cures. This is not about replacing professional medical care. This is about making daily choices that gently support your eye health in safe, realistic, and common sense ways. Think about it. Your eyes are living tissue. They respond to everything you do. They respond to what you eat. They respond to light exposure. They respond to hydration and circulation. They respond to how you care for your body as a whole. And one of the most overlooked supports comes from something incredibly simple. Something affordable. Something you probably see in the grocery store every single week. It's a fruit. A single, common fruit that quietly delivers powerful nutrients your aging eyes truly depend on. We're not talking about a pill, not a complicated supplement with a long list of fine print. Just real food, used wisely. Sadly, most seniors make the same small mistakes every day without even realizing it. They might eat foods that actually cloud the lens rather than protect it. They strain their eyes for hours without giving them a chance to recover. They trust old myths that have been passed down for decades. And little by little, the world gets a bit dimmer. This is not your fault. No one really teaches this stuff clearly. Doctors are incredibly busy treating diseases, not always explaining prevention. And the internet is filled with loud, confusing promises that often do more harm than good. What you really deserve is calm, clear guidance, simple steps, safe habits. You deserve information that respects your age and your body. In the next few minutes, you are going to learn what actually supports eye clarity as we grow older. You'll discover why certain everyday foods can help so much more than others. And you'll see how one specific fruit fits perfectly into a gentle daily routine for brighter, more comfortable vision. But first, you need to understand what is truly happening inside your aging eyes. Because once you see that clearly, everything else will finally make sense. Stick with me, because what you're about to learn could change how you see the world, quite literally. Ever wondered how to truly care for your eyes after 60? It's not about complicated medical terms. It's about understanding what's really happening inside in simple language. Imagine your eye has a clear lens, like a clean piece of glass. When you're young, this lens is flexible and crystal clear, focusing light perfectly so you see sharp, vibrant images. As the years go by, this lens starts to change. Proteins inside it begin to clump together. The moisture balance shifts, and oxidative stress from light, food, and our environment builds up. Slowly, this causes the lens to become cloudy. That cloudiness is what we call a cataract. The tricky part is it doesn't happen overnight. It creeps in so gradually that many seniors just brush it off as getting older or blame it on bad lighting. But here's the thing. Aging doesn't mean your eyes have to get worse. It just means they need a bit more support than they used to. A huge misunderstanding is thinking that eye health is separate from the rest of your body. It's not. Your eyes depend on good blood flow, antioxidants, proper hydration, and a daily supply of nutrients to function well. When your body is under constant oxidative stress, your eyes are one of the first places to feel it. When your blood sugar is frequently high, the lens becomes more vulnerable. When you're not hydrated enough, your eyes get dry and strained faster. And when your diet is missing key protective compounds, the damage quietly adds up over time. This is why it's so important to recognize the common mistakes many seniors make, not out of carelessness, but from habits built over a lifetime. Mistake number 1. Relying too much on processed foods. We're talking about packaged snacks, refined carbs, and sugary drinks. These foods crank up inflammation and oxidative stress, and your eyes are especially sensitive to this kind of damage. Mistake number 2. Underestimating the impact of light. Bright sunlight without sunglasses, glare from screens late at night, and harsh indoor lighting all add strain to aging lenses that are already slower to recover. Mistake number 3. Skipping hydration. It's common for seniors to drink less water to avoid frequent trips to the bathroom. But dehydration makes the fluids in your body, including your eyes, thicker. This leads to dryness, fatigue, and discomfort. Mistake number 4 is a big one. Believing nothing can be done once vision changes start. This mindset leads to inaction, which unfortunately allows the problems to progress much faster than they need to. And mistake number 5. Chasing extreme solutions. Piling on supplements, trying harsh detoxes, or following unproven internet advice that promises a quick fix. These approaches often create more stress on the body than they help. What your aging eyes really need is consistency, gentle protection, daily nourishment, and a healthy dose of patience. This is where food becomes your powerful ally. Not as a magic cure, but as daily support. Certain fruits and vegetables contain natural compounds that help fight oxidative stress, protect delicate eye tissues, and support blood flow to the tiny vessels that feed your eyes. They help your body's own natural repair processes. There's one fruit in particular that's fantastic for seniors. Not because it's rare or exotic, but because it's practical, easy to eat, and packed with nutrients linked to eye comfort and clarity. But here's the crucial point. No single food is a miracle worker on its own. It has to be part of a daily pattern. That's why just eating this fruit once in a while isn't enough. It needs to be combined with habits that reduce strain and support your body's natural healing. We're talking about habits that fit into a real senior lifestyle, ones you can actually stick with without any stress. In our next video, I'll show you exactly how to do this. Step by step, no extreme measures or impossible promises. Just realistic daily actions designed specifically for adults over 60. You'll learn how to use food wisely, protect your eyes gently, and see how small, consistent changes can make a meaningful difference over time. Alright, let's talk about what you can actually do each day. We're not discussing complicated plans or drastic changes. Instead, we'll focus on calm, steady habits that support aging eyes safely and realistically. These habits all work together. Each one plays a small part. And over time, those small parts add up to make a real difference. First up, Habit 1. Eat 1 cup of blueberries daily, but do it the right way. Blueberries are one of the most eye-supportive fruits available to us, especially as we get older. Not because they cure anything, but because they are packed with natural antioxidants called anthocyanins. These compounds help protect the delicate tissues in your eyes from everyday stress and support circulation to the tiny blood vessels that feed them. So, how do you use them properly? Step 1. Choose simple blueberries. Fresh or frozen is perfect. Just avoid the sugary dried versions or those blueberry flavored snacks. Step 2. Keep the portion realistic. About 1 small cup a day is enough. More isn't necessarily better. Step 3. Pair them with a meal. Add them to your oatmeal. Mix them into plain yogurt or have them after lunch. This helps your body absorb the nutrients more steadily. And step 4, stay consistent. Blueberries help through regular intake, not just occasional use. Think of it as a daily habit, not a special treatment. If you miss a day, don't worry. Just get back to it the next day. Next is habit 2. Reduce daily eye strain in gentle intervals. Aging eyes recover more slowly from strain, which means taking breaks is more important than ever. This doesn't mean you have to stop reading or using screens completely. It just means using them more wisely. Here's a simple approach. Every do a pull to 30 minutes. Just pause. Look away from whatever you're focusing on and gaze at something across the room or out a window. Hold that distant gaze for about 20 seconds and blink slowly a few times. This simple action relaxes your focusing muscles, improves tear distribution, and gives your eyes lenses a brief rest. If you enjoy reading at night, adjust your lighting, use a soft, warm light, and try to avoid harsh overhead glare. During the day, wear sunglasses when you're outdoors. Not just fashion sunglasses, but ones that block UV light. This simple protection reduces long-term stress on the lens. Now for habit 3. Hydrate your eyes from the inside out. Hydration isn't just about quenching thirst. It affects every single tissue in your body, including your eyes. When your hydration is low, your eyes can dry out faster, get tired more easily, and their recovery slows down. Many of us unintentionally don't drink enough fluids. So let's make this manageable. Start your morning with 1 full glass of water, even before your coffee or tea. Then aim for small sips throughout the day, rather than chugging large amounts all at once. Remember, soups, herbal teas, and water-rich foods like fruits and vegetables also count toward your hydration. Pay attention to the signs your body gives you, like dry or gritty feeling eyes, or frequent blinking. These often improve with steady hydration. You don't need to force water late at night. Just focus on maintaining a good balance during the day. Let's move on to habit 4. Build an eye-friendly plate at 1 meal per day. You don't need to overhaul your entire diet. Just focus on improving 1 meal. Choose 1 daily meal and make it eye-supportive. For example, include 1 colorful vegetable. Leafy greens like spinach or kale are excellent choices. Orange vegetables like carrots or sweet potatoes also help. Then add a source of healthy fat like olive oil, avocado, or a small handful of nuts. Healthy fats help your body absorb fat-soluble nutrients that are important for your eye. At that same meal, try to keep sugars and refined carbs modest. This helps reduce blood sugar spikes that can stress the lens of the eye. Think simple. Grilled vegetables with a drizzle of olive oil, a fresh salad with leafy greens, or steamed veggies with a protein you enjoy. No perfection is required here. Finally, habit 5. Sleep and light timing matter more after 60. Sleep is when your body does its repair work, and that includes your eyes. Poor sleep can increase inflammation, reduce tissue recovery, and worsen eye dryness and strain. Aim for consistent sleep timing. Try to go to bed and wake up around the same time each day. It also helps to reduce bright screens for an hour before bed. If you do use a screen, lower the brightness and increase the text size. Morning light exposure helps too. Getting some natural daylight early in the day supports healthy sleep cycles, and better sleep supports better eye comfort. Now, here is the most important thing to remember. None of these habits work overnight. They aren't dramatic fixes. They are supportive measures. But when you practice them daily, they help create an environment where your eyes are protected, nourished, and less stressed. And that truly matters at any age. In our final part, we'll talk about something just as important: hope, reassurance, and why it is truly not too late to support your vision in meaningful ways. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the... If there is one message I really want you to hold on to, it is this. Your eyes are not finished just because you are over 60. So many seniors I talk to believe they've waited too long, that the damage is already done, and that nothing gentle or natural can help anymore. I'm here to tell you that this belief often causes more harm than aging itself. The truth is, your body continues to respond to care at every single stage of life. It might respond a little more slowly, and it might require more consistency, but it absolutely does respond. Think about it. Your eye tissues are living tissues. They rely on healthy blood flow. They rely on getting the right nutrients, and they rely on protection from the stresses of daily life. When you start to improve these conditions, you give your eyes a much better environment to work in. This isn't the promise of a miracle or a guarantee of perfect vision, but it is a real opportunity for your eyes to function more comfortably and for you to feel more confident. This isn't about trying to reverse time. It's about supporting and protecting what you have right now. I like to think of vision like a precious old photograph. You can't make it brand new again, right? But you can definitely clean the glass that covers it. You can improve the lighting around it, and you can take steps to protect it from fading any further. That's exactly what we're doing for our eyes. Every small habit you practiced does something positive. Every healthy choice you make reduces the internal stress on your body, and that includes your eyes. And every protective action you take adds up over time. Eating a handful of blueberries regularly isn't some magic pill, but it does supply compounds that your eyes recognize and can actually use. Simply taking breaks from close-up work or screen time gives the lenses in your eyes a much-needed chance to relax and recover. Staying hydrated supports the natural moisture your eyes depend on to feel comfortable. Eating balanced meals helps reduce the internal stress that silently affects your vision. And getting enough good quality sleep allows your body's natural repair processes to do their important work. None of these things require you to be perfect. What they do require is patience. If you miss a day of your new routine, just continue the next day. If you struggle with one particular habit, that's okay. Focus on another one that feels easier. Progress matters so much more than precision. You deserve clear information without all the fear-mongering. You deserve support without feeling pressured. And you deserve to have hope, but without any wild exaggerations. If you're watching this right now, it tells me that you care about your health. And caring is always the most important first step toward achieving better outcomes. Try to make your health a daily conversation with yourself. Ask simple, gentle questions. Did I nourish my body today? Did I rest my eyes today? Did I do something to protect my vision today? Just asking these questions can naturally guide you toward making better choices without feeling overwhelmed. Your vision still matters. Your independence still matters. And the daily choices you make still have incredible power. Take them gently, take them consistently, and most importantly, take them with confidence, knowing you're doing something good for yourself. If this message helped you see things a bit more clearly, maybe share it with a friend or family member who might also be worried about their vision. Sometimes, a little reassurance is just as valuable as new information. And if you'd like more calm, senior-friendly guidance on protecting your health as you age, be sure to follow or subscribe. There is always more to learn, and there is always more you can do. Thanks for watching.